What's up guys, Matt back again, and Bandai has announced another Ichiban Kuji coming out May 2025.
Before we dive into the video, please remember to subscribe and hit the bell, like the video, comment your thoughts down below for us to discuss, follow me on my socials, and consider becoming a YouTube member to enter into our monthly giveaways and Discord server so our community can help you on your Dragon Ball figure collecting journey.
So it is a Christmas miracle here on the Matches Peaches channel and community, and for all Dragon Ball collectors everywhere, as Bandai went ahead and announced another Ichiban Kuji, our first Omnibus for 2025, Dragon Ball vs. Omnibus Cross. There's a lot to love here, but a quick disclaimer, this set is not fully revealed yet. We still don't know what prizes A and B are. There's been no indication as to what they are, but I will want to start this video with a little bit of speculation as to who exactly they could be. The couple of options that we have are a couple of different routes. I'm going to start with three different options here. So option A is they take from the poll that they did on the Dragon Ball website last year, voting for Goku's biggest bouts, his most popular fights in all of Dragon Ball. The one fight that won amongst all of them, surprisingly, was Jackie Chun versus Kid Goku. I'm gonna say that this is somewhat unlikely because it doesn't look like there's any indication of OG Dragon Ball in this set, and on top of that, we already have a Jackie Chun figure in the E-Moving Strong Chains Master Roshi, and we already have a Kid Goku that's pretty similar to that arc, so I highly doubt that they would include another one for this set. And seeing as there's only 2 Masterlies figures so far announced in this set, since Cell doesn't really count as a Masterlies figure, even though he pretty much is, I don't think we're gonna get any type of diorama besides Frieza in this set. The next possible option is that they include more characters from these arcs. So far the arcs that are in this set are the Cell Saga arcs and the Namek arc. Now, if they decided to go this route, my bet would be placed that the Cell Saga arc figure would be Super Saiyan 2 Teen Gohan as he's crying or he realizes Goku is about to, vanish away. I'll maybe put an example here from the manga panel that I thought they could base this off of. And for the Namek Saga character, I think they would finally give us Nail, as he is a character we do not see very often. And since the Frieza in this set is closely tied to Dende, Nail is also closely tied to Dende, so it would be really cool to see him there. Now, I don't think this is likely, again, because why would they not show A and B if they're just formally, known characters of the series? Like, we're very familiar with Gohan, we're very familiar with Nail. I highly doubt that they're hiding prizes A and B for, no reason. So the likely choice for prizes A and B are Dragon Ball Daima characters. The reason I think it is Dragon Ball Daima is because it's probably forms or characters that we have not seen yet in the anime, so they did not want to spoil the fan base and collectors. So it would be pretty bad if they, showed off new forms and stuff that we haven't seen yet. So it's unlikely that it's going to be anything outside of Daima, in my opinion. On top of that, Omnibus sets from 2023 and also some in 2022, like Omnibus Ultra, Omnibus Great, Omnibus Beast, and Omnibus Brave, all reserved prizes A and B for Dragon Ball Super superhero characters, usually Gohan and Piccolo, because that was the movie that Toei was pushing at the time. They were marketing superhero before and after release, and they were merchandising superhero before and after release. So it makes a lot of sense that while Daima is airing, Toei wants to capitalize on that, so they commissioned Bandai to create figures for Daima. So my bet is that prizes A and B are probably something like a new form for Goku or a fusion, maybe Vegeta Mini, and prize B will be like the final villain of Daima. All right, now that we got those out of the way, we'll talk about prizes A and B once they're officially released. Let's talk about these awesome figures. And the cool thing about this set is that a lot of the sculptors were very vocal of the work that they did on Twitter. So we have some sculptors to actually point to in order to see who actually worked on this and kind of an expectation as to what the quality is. So let's start with Prize C. This is the only figure in the set that I still don't know who the sculptor is. If you guys do know, please link me their Twitter page down in the comments below. But Prize C is Super Saiyan Goku during the Cell games right before he teleports away with Cell. So this is the moment where he goes, you know, bye-bye. He says goodbye to his friends and teleports away from them over to Cell to say goodbye to Gohan and save the Earth. This is awesome because this is our first Cell Saga Goku figure. Besides the one from the Goku Day, right, with the motorcycle jacket, but this is our first one from the actual Cell games, and it's nice to see it. I will say that I'm a little iffy on it. I'm not quite sure if it really hits the mark. His face definitely doesn't look exactly like the manga, but it doesn't look bad. It just looks different, and my big hesitation is the quality of his gi. It looks a little strange in pictures. The shading's on point, the hair color's on point. I think I just need to see more angles and more pictures of it, and of course, seeing it in person before I really make a solid decision as to whether or not this is hype. But I really do like it. I think it looks cool. Omnibus sets are always delivering for the most part, and I think this is a great choice for a Master Lease figure. All right, Prize D is easily the best figure in this set from the looks of it, and it's our boy Varuk. Varuk is the one who works on GX Materia. He's done amazing Ichiban Kuji figures in the past, like the Saiyan Arc Vegeta, Android 17, Tao Pai Pai. Most recently, he helped work on the Piccolo defending Gohan, the Gohan bursting from his pod. Varuk just always nails these characters, especially from a likeness and detail standpoint. And this time, he is fulfilling my desire for the Year of Vegeta by giving us Namek Arc Vegeta battle damage right before he fights the Ginyu Force. It's just awesome. Everything about this figure is amazing. There's the details like shredding on his boots and gloves. There's nicks and chips on his armor. The shading is seen from top to bottom. His hair has a matte style finish. There is so much to love in such a simple figure. This is the type of Master Lease figure that I completely just gawk over whenever they release a new one. So I'm really happy with this. The size is good. Everything about this is screaming that it's going to be the best in the set, but I guess I'll reserve my final judgment once I get it in person. Moving on is a very surprising figure. It's Prize E, and it's not a Master Lease figure, but it is an Ichiban Kuji and a high quality piece. It is a diorama of Frieza with the Namekian Dragon Balls. I think this is pretty cool looking. I'm not really sure how much detail is going to be in this. I guess I'm going to have to wait until it's fully revealed and we see more pictures, we get it in person, get an idea of size and scale. This is more of like an accenting piece for your collection. So if you have acrylic stands and a really nice glass display, this can really accent a cool Namek / Frieza arc shelf if you'd like. In the original manga panel, the Dragon Balls are more vertical to the side of Frieza, but obviously to make it fit on a display, they made it a horizontal fashion, which is pretty cool. And Dende was seen originally on this piece in front of Frieza. He's not here, but hey, there's a Dende Master Lease that you can use if you want to do something like that. But this looks pretty cool. I really like a little bit of changing it up in Ichiban Kuji. Master Lease is still going to be the best, but I can appreciate something like this. And finally, the other figure that people are very hyped about, it is Semi-Perfect Cell exploding right before he destroys the Earth. Amazing. This was one of my most desired characters from this arc. I'm very happy to see that it is included, and it looks magnificent. Now, there is a little bit of controversy online. It's 20 centimeters tall. So yeah, it's just about 8 inches tall, which can be slightly disappointing, especially when you see that the Goku in this set is 25 centimeters. So it might be a little awkward putting him next to it. But the reason that I think they had to do this was expecting something that was like 30 centimeters was probably unrealistic just due to the sheer size and girth of Cell in this form. So it would be very difficult for them to actually, price it out efficiently, because I think it would have been too expensive to create. And even if they decided to push forward with a high cost of production, that means the list price and the importing price on top of that for us here in the West would have been way too expensive. Like we're talking probably like importing this thing would have been like $300 to $400. I know there's some collectors that wouldn't mind paying for that, but I think it would have just driven the cost too high, because if you think about something like the Dragon Ball Arise, that one is above 12 inches, I think. However, it's hollow and it's vinyl, kind of like a big Funko Pop figure. Whereas this Ichiban Kuji Last One prize is very likely to be filled up. It's a PVC release, so it's going to be heavy, it's going to be girthy, and I think for the size that we will get it at, and we'll confirm this once we get it in person, I think it's going to really deliver in what you expect, and it's still going to be breathtaking in person. And this was actually sculpted by Rikyū. Rikyū is a Dragon Ball sculptor. He actually worked on the latest Sandland Ichiban Kuji. He did the Beelzebub in that has a manga dimension style. So I know for certain that this guy is a high quality expert when it comes to sculpting Dragon Ball figures and Toriyama style. So I'm confident that this cell is going to really deliver once we get it in person. Those are my thoughts, guys. Please let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. Let me know what you think prizes A and B are going to be. Also, let me know your thoughts on the revealed figure so far. But aside from that, like the video if you enjoy it, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and if you want to go even further beyond in supporting the channel, then consider becoming a YouTube member. Starts at $3 a month, and if you want to take part in our regular monthly giveaway, we have $5, $10, and $15 tiers that'll allow you to win Crane figures, an Ichiban Kuji figure, or an entire Ichiban Kuji set. And if you want to jump into our Discord server where we share leaks and talk about Dragon Ball figures and share our collections, it's completely free now. So I'll put a link to our Discord server down in the comment section below. But until the next video, guys, I will see you all later.